So good evening to all of you. Today we'll know that what is matrices. What is the definition of matrices? Here you see the set of mn numbers. Mn numbers may be real numbers or may be complex number arranged in a rectangular array having m rows and n columns each within a square bracket is called a matrix of order m cross n. That means here you see in the first row I will take the elements a11, a12, a13, a14, a1n. Second row a21, a22, a23 up to a2n. Third row a31, a32, a33, a34, a3n. Last row mth row, that is AM1, AM2, AM3, AM4 up to AMN. That means how many total numbers are there? Total numbers are Mn, which are arranged in how many rows? Here you see that the horizontal lines are called as rows. Vertical lines are called as columns. Vertical lines are called as columns and horizontal lines are called as rows. So how many rows are there? M rows are there. How many columns are there? N number of columns are there. So total numbers, Mn numbers are arranged within a square bracket. So it is called a matrix of order m cross n. So what is matrix? Matrix is nothing but it is the arrangement of numbers within a square bracket. So here you see that this matrix is, in the short form we can write this matrix as Aij of order m cross n. So what is Aij? Aij is nothing but it is the general element of this matrix. That means Aij is an element which belongs to ith row and jth column. Aij is a general element of this matrix which belongs to ith row and jth column. That means here you see that if you take A34, I will blindly say that A34 is an element which belongs to third row and fourth column. 1, 2, 3, third row and which column? Fourth column. So that's why it is named as A34. Similarly, the element I can say A32 or A22. A22 is an element that belongs to second row and second column. That's why it is named as A22. So it is a matrix of order m cross n, and in the shortest form we can denote this as the matrix Aij, where I varies from 1 to m and j varies from 1 to n. Now, what is called, suppose we have to construct a matrix. Suppose we are to construct a matrix of order. Suppose we are to construct a matrix of order 2 cross 3, where element Aij, where the element Aij is given by I plus j. So here we have to construct a matrix of 2 cross 3, that means it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So that matrix A can be written as A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. So it is a matrix of which order? Of order 2 cross 3. That means it has 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 horizontal lines and 3 vertical lines. So here the element, general element Aij is given as I plus j. So A11, so naturally, since it is given that Aij is equal to I plus j, so I can say that what is A11? It is nothing but 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So this element, by this relation, it is equal to 2. So similarly, A12 will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. So it is A13, that is given by 1 plus 3, it is equal to 4. And here it is also A21 is equal to 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. And A22, that is 2 plus 2, that is 4. A23, that is 2 plus 3, that is 5. So the matrix is given by 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 of order 2 cross 3. If it is given that Aij is given by I plus j, then this matrix A will be given by this. Now, next we will consider then what is the definition of square matrix. What is the definition of square matrix? What is the definition of square matrix? So what is the definition of square matrix? So its definition is, next, what is square matrix? Here you see that if the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, then the matrix is called a square matrix. Otherwise it is called a rectangular matrix. That means here you see, if the number of rows is equal to number of columns in a matrix, that means I can say that the matrix A11 containing only one element, it is a matrix of which order? It is a matrix of 1 cross 1 because it has one row and one column. So since the number of rows is equal to number of columns, so it is a square matrix of order 1 cross 1. Next, similarly, if you take another matrix B, that is B11, B12, B21, B22, it has 2 rows and 2 columns. That means it is also a square matrix of order 2 cross 2. Similarly, again, if we construct a square matrix of order 3 cross 3, then it will be matrix C11, C12, C13, C21, C22, C23, C31, C32, C33. It is also a square matrix of which order? Of 3 cross 3 order, because it has 3 rows and 3 columns. So, if the number of rows is equal to number of columns in a matrix, then that matrix is called a square matrix. If it is not a square matrix, then it is called a rectangular matrix. That means if I take the D matrix, matrix D, suppose if I take it is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. Here you see that it is a matrix of which order? Of order 2 cross 3. That means it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So since here the number of rows is not equal with the number of columns, so we will say that this is a rectangular matrix. It is not a square matrix. So if a matrix is not a square matrix, then it is called rectangular matrix. So next is, what is main diagonal? What is main diagonal? Main diagonal, or we can say principal diagonal. Principal diagonal. Principal diagonal. So what is called main diagonal or principal diagonal? Remember that main diagonal or principal diagonal will exist in case of only a square matrix. First of all, main diagonal or principal diagonal of a matrix will exist only in case of a square matrix. So what is the definition of main diagonal? Main diagonal is a line. First of all, it is a line along which the element Aij, along which the elements Aij lie where I is equal to j, where I is equal to j. So principal diagonal is nothing but a line along which the elements a, I, j lie, where I is equal to j. So here you see that this line A11, it is called the principal diagonal. And here, because here a, I, j, where I is equal to j. So similarly we can say that this is the principal diagonal, because along this line B11 and B22 lie where I is equal to j. So similarly here, this is the principal diagonal, because along this line the element Cij where I is equal to j lie. So this is the principal diagonal, this is the principal diagonal. But in case of a rectangular matrix, we cannot have a principal diagonal. You cannot say that this is the principal diagonal. So remember that principal diagonal or main diagonal will exist only in case of a square matrix. That means these are all, this is the main diagonal, this is the main diagonal, it is the main diagonal, because here the elements where I is equal to j lie. So this is the principal diagonal of a square matrix. Now next we will go to that what is the definition of unit matrix. Unit matrix or that is identity matrix, or it is called identity matrix. Identity matrix. So what is called unit matrix or identity matrix? Here you see that unit matrix or identity matrix only it will exist in case of a square matrix. That means the definition we can say the square matrix is called a unit matrix or identity matrix. A unit matrix or identity matrix where or whose elements of the principal diagonal or main diagonal are 1 and other elements are 0 and other elements are 0. So here you see that if we will consider an identity matrix of order 1 cross 1, then only we will take the element 1, because the elements of the principal diagonal is 1, and since there are no other elements, so other elements must be 0. So here it contains only one element, and the elements of the principal diagonal is 1. Again similarly, if we construct an identity matrix of order 2 cross 2, then we will say that it is 1 0 0 1, because the elements of the principal diagonal are 1 and other elements are 0. So it is called an identity matrix of order 2 cross 2 Again similarly, if I construct an identity matrix of order 3 cross 3, naturally I will say that it is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is an identity matrix of order 3 cross 3 because the elements of the principal diagonal are 1 and other elements are 0. So it is the definition of unit matrix. That means always unit matrix must be a square matrix. So when this square matrix is called, An unit matrix if the elements of the principal diagonal are 1 and other elements are 0. So it is an identity matrix of order 3 cross 3. Now, next is next we will consider what is zero matrix. The definition of zero matrix is the matrix irrespective of square matrix or rectangular matrix. So that means zero matrix may be a square matrix, zero matrix may be a rectangular matrix, but the condition is that if the all elements will be zero, then it is called a zero matrix. So I can say that here all the elements of 2 cross 2 matrix are 0. So we will say that it is a zero matrix of order 2 cross 2. It is a square matrix. But in case we will take 2 cross next, in the next case we are taking a matrix B of order 2 cross 3. That means it has 2 rows and 3 columns and all the elements are 0. So we will say that it is a zero matrix of order 2 cross 3. Similarly, it is a zero matrix of order 3 cross 1. That means simply we have to remember that the matrix in which all the elements are 0, irrespective of square matrix or rectangular matrix, if all the elements are 0, then it is called a zero matrix. Now, next we will consider that what is a row matrix. What is called a row matrix? A row matrix. What is the definition of row matrix? Well, similarly we can say that the matrix having only one row, each called a row matrix. It is called a row matrix. That means here you see that I can say that a matrix containing only one element A11. This is an example of row matrix because its order is 1 cross 1. Next we can say B matrix, that is B11, B12. It is also a row matrix of order 1 cross 2. That means it has 1 row and 2 columns. Similarly, if I take C as C11, C12, C13, it is also a row matrix because it is a matrix containing only 1 row and 3 columns, so it is a matrix of order 1 cross 3. So the definition of row matrix is the matrix having only 1 row is called a row matrix. So similarly we can define that what is column matrix. What is column matrix? What is the definition of column matrix? Similarly we can say the matrix containing only one column, each called a column matrix. So that means here you see that column matrix, if we take similarly containing only one element A11, it is a column matrix of order 1 cross 1. It is also a column matrix because it contains only one column. And similarly B matrix, I can say that it is B11, B21. That means 2 rows and 1 column, so it is a matrix of order 2 cross 1 because it has 2 rows and 1 column. Similarly, if I say C matrix, that is equal to, we can say that is C11, C21, C31. It is also an example of a column matrix of order 3 cross 1. So, you remember that what is a column matrix? If the matrix is containing only one column, is called a column matrix. Now, so next we will consider that what is diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. Here you see that the definition of diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix must be a square matrix. So the square matrix A, that is Aij of order n cross n, is called a diagonal matrix if non-diagonal elements must be 0. All non-diagonal elements must be 0. That means non-diagonal matrix means the elements Aij where I is not equal to j. Non-diagonal elements. Diagonal elements here, diagonal elements Aij is called a diagonal elements of diagonal, principal diagonal where I is equal to j. These are the elements of principal diagonal. So non-diagonal elements means Aij where I is not equal to j and all those elements must be 0. Then it is called a diagonal matrix. So here you see that we will take the case of a 2 cross 2 matrix, square matrix of order 2 cross 2. So non-diagonal elements, here you see non-diagonal elements are 0, 0 and diagonal elements are 1, 2. So it is the case of a diagonal matrix. Now here you see similarly, if I take another square matrix of order 3 cross 3, then here you see that elements of the principal diagonal, non-diagonal elements are 0, 0, 0. All the non-diagonal elements are 0 and diagonal elements are non-zero, or it may be one of the, all cannot be 0. All the elements of the main diagonal cannot be 0. At least one should be non-zero. So here you see that the principal diagonal elements are non-zero and other elements are 0. So it is called a diagonal matrix. Now what is a scalar matrix? What is a scalar matrix? Scalar matrix must be a square matrix. So the square matrix Aij of order n cross n, it is called a scalar matrix if the non-diagonal elements must be 0 and diagonal elements must have the same value. That means if I is equal to j, then Aij must be k and non-diagonal elements must be 0. That means for I is not equal to j, Aij should be equal to 0. So here you see that the elements of the principal diagonal are same 3, 3 and non-diagonal elements are 0, 0. So it is a scalar matrix. Similarly, it is another example of a scalar matrix 5, 5, 5. Elements of the principal diagonal are 5, 5, 5 and other elements are 0. So it is a scalar matrix. It is also an example of scalar matrix. So this is the definition of diagonal matrix and scalar matrix. Next we will consider that what is opposite triangular matrix. Opposite triangular matrix. What is the definition of opposite triangular matrix? The square matrix A, the square matrix, remember, the square matrix Aij of order n cross n, because the number of rows must be equal to number of columns, is called opposite triangular matrix if Aij element where I is greater than j should be 0. Should be 0. I is greater than 0. That means here you see that here A to 1. A to 1 here I is 2 and j is 1. So 2 is greater than 1. That means I is greater than j. Here also I is greater than j. Here also I is greater than 0. Greater than j. That means here you see that if all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0, if all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0, that means here you see that if all these 3 elements will be 0, these are the elements lying below the principal diagonal. If those elements are 0, then it is called an opposite triangular matrix. It is a opposite triangular matrix of which order? 3 cross 3 order. So that's why I have written all the elements below the principal diagonal must be 0. Then only that square matrix is called upper triangular matrix. So it is the definition of that. Now similarly, what is lower triangular matrix? Definition of lower triangular matrix, we can say that the square matrix A, that is Aij of order n cross n, is called a lower triangular matrix if Aij is equal to 0 where I is less than j. I is less than j, that means here you see I is less than j, 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 3, 2 is less than 3. So if all these elements are 0, in case of lower triangular matrix all these three elements must be 0 because these are the elements where I is less than j. So for I to be less than j, Aij should be 0. That means we can remember in other way that if all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0, then it is called lower triangular matrix. Lower triangular matrix means all the elements above the principal diagonal must be 0. So that means these three elements must be 0, and if all the elements above the principal diagonal are 0, then it is called a lower triangular matrix. And both upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix must be a square matrix. Must be a square matrix. So this is the definition of upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix. So here you see that a diagonal matrix or a scalar matrix is both upper triangular as well as lower triangular matrix, because here you see that if you take any diagonal matrix A, 0 0 0 B, 0 0 0 C, so it is a diagonal matrix. So diagonal matrix is always both, it is upper triangular matrix as well as lower triangular matrix. And similarly, if we take the case of a scalar matrix, it is also upper triangular matrix as well as lower triangular matrix. Now next we'll consider multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. Multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. That means here, suppose A is a matrix. So if this A is a matrix Aij of order m cross n, and this matrix is to be multiplied by a scalar k, then in that case every element of the matrix A must be multiplied by that constant or that scalar k. That means, so here we have written that to multiply a matrix Aij of order m cross n with a scalar k, we are to multiply every element of the matrix A by that scalar k. That means when we will multiply k with this matrix Aij, we are to multiply every element Aij by the scalar k. So the product of these two will be the matrix k into Aij. Of its order will remain same m cross n. For example, here you see that if we take a matrix of order 2 cross 3, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So its order is 2 cross 3. So where if A matrix is this thing, then what will be the value of 5A matrix? 5 into A matrix. So 5A matrix will be the matrix content. That means here every element of that matrix is to be multiplied by 5. So it will be 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D, 5B, 5F. So it is the multiplication of a matrix A by the scalar 5. So the result is this thing, which is of the same order 2 cross 3. So this is called multiplication of a matrix by a scalar k. So this is all about the multiplication of a matrix by a scalar k. So thank you. In the next class we will consider the resting.